You're not even worth getting up for. Well, victory is deserved.
That underground passage was used to transport golems. Therefore, Magister Merlin, we might have been too late.
They must have already taken the giant golem to the Sun Temple. We need to hurry there!
I can feel something calling you. Everyone, follow me!
The experiment was a total success.
Everyone, please stop. There's a crucial ceremony ahead that cannot be disturbed.
It seems you're conducting a ritual involving sacred objects. Dura above. I am Templar Knight Tamicia, here on orders. Wait, what is this black rift in the ground?
Is that glowing stone the sacred object we're meant to protect? What kind of ritual is this? Tamicia, have you ever seen a ritual like this before?
That glowing stone. It's the Faith Stone.
But we found out the Faith Stone was taken by Atalanta. And then the Faith Stone was missing. More importantly, Tamicia, your chest is glowing.
Let's not dwell on that. Hey! You there! What's happening with this dark rift?
I don't see any reason to respond to someone rude like you.
You'd better answer me, Acolyte. I won't hesitate to use my arrows to get you to talk.
As I said, the Sun Temple is currently holding a crucial ceremony. Please, step aside.
Please, everyone calm down. Since you requested aid, I presume you wouldn't object having more people come to help. And as for these people, I vouch for them as a Templar Knight. They're trustworthy allies. Please, share the necessary information with us so we can assist in Dura's will.
Let me talk to them. Templar Knight Tamicia and Templar Knight Lucius, we do indeed need help. The Sun Temple is where the goddess Dura sealed away Hypogeans in the past. During the Divine War, Dura sealed the Hypogeans in the Abyss to protect the people of this land. But as time passed, these dark rifts began showing up in various places. To prevent Hypogeans from breaking Dura's seal, we carried the Faith Stone to try and mend the rift. However, the rift is too powerful. We can only temporarily stall its growth. To stop the rift from expanding and to protect the Faith Stone from anyone who may come to seek it, we requested the assistance of the Templar Knights.
Understood. We'll fulfill our duty.
So the black rift on the ground harbors a Hypogean? Hammy, if you're scared, hold Chippy's hand.
hurt? And your head's shaking too.
Chippy's not shaking. Huh? What's happening?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final act. How do you like my new little pet?
What are you doing?
Don't worry, when it wakes, it'll tell you what's up.
Sorry, I did my best, but I couldn't protect everyone properly.
The giant golem is too powerful. We need something on the same level to counter it.
Like the odds are against us. Should we retreat or call for reinforcements? You can hand me over to the temple in exchange for more reinforcements. I promise I won't stray this time.
I won't leave. I swore to Dura. I'll atone for any sins, be they mine or yours. The Faith Stone has become my sin. But this time, I have to do what's right. My heart?
Is there any point in bringing that up now?
I don't think her words are meaningless. I've been chasing after the Faith Stone for years. Faith Stone. My heart? The Faith Stone was in my heart all along.
Stop! Tamisha!
Dora's name. Fall back into oblivion, vile construct!
Tamisha! Tamisha, this isn't right. Why do you still have to suffer? Why? Why? She could have chosen not to be a Templar Knight. She wouldn't have ever been in danger. But she chose to be a knight. She's so selfless. She gave her all to protect more people. Your goddess, Dura. If she exists, why would she treat her most devoted follower this way?
Dura above, I beg for your forgiveness for humanity's transgressions and plead for your mercy. I implore you.
Magister!
Demetia, hold steadfast in guarding your heart. For yourself, for everything, and for me too.
Dura?
Merlin, you'll face a trial too. It's not me testing you, but destiny. I know you'll make the right choice. I believe in you and your heart.
Demetia! Thank goodness. I mean, whew, you're okay. Stop making her worry so much. How are you feeling now? Just so you know, if you hadn't woken up, I was gonna steal the Faith Stone.
Atalanta. Saying things like that in front of a Templar knight. Should I pretend I didn't hear that?
Why does it feel like Temesia's become much livelier, even though she just went through a life-threatening experience?
Sorry. I tried to lighten the mood, but I guess cracking jokes still isn't my forte. I'm okay now. No need to worry about me. Alusha didn't do anything else after I collapsed, did she?
Oh no! She's disappeared!
This is bad. She mentioned she might be up to something related to the Hypogean Rift.
We have to stop her as soon as possible.
You servants of Dura have actually forced my hand. I'll show you what happens when you meddle with me! Watch out! Ha!
What? That rift? Swallowed Elucia?
This taboo magic. It's so horrifying. She probably didn't expect this outcome.
She thought she was in charge, but she turned out just to be a pawn. What a tragic story.
It's been a while. Oops! I almost forgot to introduce myself. I am known as Burial. Nice to meet you, Magister Merlin. Hello, hello! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the clown, Burial, here to entertain. Anything interesting happened in the last few millennia? I've been trapped for far too long.
Magister, he must be a Hypogean, since he came from the Hypogean Rift.
I told you I'm a clown. Stop getting hung up on labels. Why can't you just enjoy my show? Your expression changes when you talk about Hypogeans. That makes me sad. Have you heard the joke about the sad clown going to the doctor and the doctor prescribing him medication? The prescription was the liver of a chubby hamster, taken while it's alive. Ah, I bet it would be quite delicious.
No way! Protect me!
Then, are you planning on cooking your hamster, plating it, and serving it to me? No. Then I'd rather not eat it. You sure know how to spoil the mood. I admit you've piqued my interest. Magister Merlin, I'm beginning to take quite a liking to you. I might even perform exclusively if you can afford it.
How did you know her identity?
Oh, was it a secret? Well, anyways, it looks like there's nothing exciting happening here. If there's no fun, this clown is gonna take off.
Stop! We Templar Knights vowed to guard Dura and her people. No Hypogeans shall escape us and wreak havoc on the world.
It feels like nothing has changed. Even after all this time, the world is still full of boring people.
Face your punishment!
Run through everything!
Burial's appearance actually caught the attention of two Celestials.
It's nice to see you all again, but now is not the time to linger. You should know that Burial is a Hypogean. I can't say I'm close to Scarlita, but one thing's certain. She won't let Burial off easy. Thankfully, the rift was only open for a brief time. There shouldn't be another Hypogean appearing. But there might be some Hypo-fiends sneaking out. Be prepared. Especially you, Magister Merlin. Do you really? Right now, the world needs your strength. If the Hypogeans come forth, the same tragedies of the past might repeat. It's time to manipulate the strands of fate and prevent a sorrowful tune. This must also be what Dura hopes to see. I believe in you. It's not just me, it's also Dura's will. What's concerning isn't just this place, but if the other Hypogeans in the rift are getting restless. Good wine, beautiful people, all the laughter and joys of the world. I'm afraid the good days might be over from now on. Farewell, Magister.
Hey, Magister. Thank you. If it weren't for you handling things, that stubborn girl and I might never have resolved our issues. I'm not sure. That's something I need to ask her. Who knows? I've gotten too used to traveling around as a treasure hunter. I'm not even sure I like it anymore.
Thanks to Dura's mercy, we have been saved.
Dura above. I'm glad no one was seriously hurt.
But we failed Dura by not protecting the Faith Stone. The only Faith Stone in the world has been shattered. What do we do now? Thank you again for your assistance. Templar Knight Temesia, we should discuss our next steps.
Ah, of course. Lucius, you should come too.
I believe it would be prudent for you to return to the temple quickly.
Of course. We must report what happened here as soon as possible.
Some people should stay here and keep an eye on the rift in case anything happens. Lucius, you should return to Hollowstone and report to the General soon.
Understood.
Magister, I intend to send Lucius back first to report the situation. The temple needs immediate information in order to make timely decisions. I'm going to escort the acolytes. They'll rest a bit before we set off. They aren't skilled in combat, and the hypo-fiends along the way may be dangerous. Protecting those who need protection, rather than indulging in self-serving penance, that is what I should be doing. If you ever need my strength to fight against Hypogeans in the future, I'm at your disposal.
Oh, I'll go with you.
May Dura bless you, Magister. And Atalanta.
Ah, don't bother. The petty goddess won't bless me. I've said plenty of bad things about her.
Dura is compassionate, but that wasn't what I was going to say. Atta, would you want to travel alongside me? It's been ages since we last met. I feel like I've missed much of what's happened with you. I'd appreciate hearing about your experiences during these years. Or anything, really.
I get it. You're just looking for more help to protect these feeble acolytes on your journey, aren't you?
If that's how you want to put it.
Have you two patched things up? What happened? When did this happen? Magister, did I miss something?
You should go make your report to the general first. As for what happened, I'll tell you next time.
Really? Oh, Hammy, thank you. I'm gonna leave right away. There's no time to lose.
Lamont will paint a picture for this moment. Lamont will paint a picture for this moment.
Two wilders of the Dark Forest came to visit. One of them has ears akin to a rabbit's. I think you know them. That's right. I invited them to the Traveler's Light. Since we seldom get visitors in Hollowstone, I ought to share the local delicacies. But Jocelyn is not familiar with the unique customs of the Wilders, and is afraid of unintentionally offending esteemed guests. As you know, she's a mindful hostess. So I needed to find someone familiar with the Wilders. I was originally planning to consult the Evergreen Conservatory, but then you arrived. She spoke of you, actually. I'm sure she'll be happily surprised when she sees you. Anyways, I'm relieved to have you along. We can't keep our honored guests waiting, so let's head to the Traveler's Light before it gets too late.
I wonder why Dolly suddenly sent us this letter. Dear Magister Merlin, Chippy, and Hammy, it's been a while. I hope everything is going well with your journey. Recently, there have been some strange occurrences at the mystical house. It's hard to explain in a letter. If you've got a moment to spare, could you come back so we can talk in person? Love, Dolly. Dolly is usually able to handle all sorts of situations. If she's reaching out to us, it's probably about something that left her stumped.
Let's leave right away, Magister. Chippy's been dreaming about the tea that Dolly always brews. You're back. Whoa, it's so hot here. Was the mystical house always this stuffy?
I think my fur's going to dry out. Dolly, the temperature in here isn't quite right.
I'm really sorry about this. It's one of the reasons why I wrote to you all. While you were away, a lovely lady came by several times. The temperature rose after each of her visits. I had Miss Cassidy help me cool things down with her magic, but it didn't do much. The lady didn't reveal her name, but she did mention that she was here to visit someone very important. She also said she sensed a familiar presence in the area. But when questioned further, she seemed confused, as if she wasn't sure who she was looking for. A mysterious person related to magic. Could she be here to see you, Magister Merlin?
The mystical house is protected by your magic, and you're usually here most of the time. Maybe she detected you and your magic around here. Did she leave anything behind? A message? An insignia? Or anything that identified her?
Only this. I found it next to the table after she left.
What a beautiful feather! It looks like it's on fire!
I can feel the magic emanating from it. And it's strong!
Magister Merlin, could you go talk to this lady? She seemed lost and confused. Chippy and Hammy, why don't you help the Magister find her?
If she found her way to the mystical house by sensing your magic, we might run into her at places where you've cast powerful spells before. For example, the Northern Highlands where the Magister previously cast her ward.
Don't worry, Dolly. Just leave it to us.
Magister? Lenya, am I hallucinating? Why did you insist on me trying that potent drink?
It's you who wanted to visit Hollystone for research. That being the case, how could you possibly abstain from the local fair? Besides, you're not hallucinating. I can also see her.
Oh, Magister. Before Lenya and I set out, Master Arden said this trip would bring an unexpected joy. It seems he was referring to meeting you again.
Well, well, esteemed Magister. Your tales are practically legendary. Leica never misses a chance to recount your escapades to the new Dusk Patrollers. Oh, but guess what? It won't be long before it's my turn to share your exploits with the newcomers. Although, I haven't experienced any firsthand. I believe I can spice them up a bit more than Leica. Leica's too straightforward, whereas I excel at adding a touch of drama to storytelling.
Lenya, mind your manners.
Loosen up a bit. I highly doubt our esteemed lady here is a stickler for perfect manners.
Magister, apologies for such a relaxed atmosphere. Lenya is valiant and skilled in battle. She's the newest captain I've selected for the Dusk Patrollers.
I know I still have a lot to learn. If I want to lead the Dusk Patrollers, combat skills alone won't suffice. That's why I tagged along with Laika on her research trip this time. You know what they say, experience is the best teacher. Let's just hope the folks in Hollystone don't mind my lively chatter.
How could they? You've come from afar, and it's an honor for the Lightbearer Empire to host such esteemed guests. Well worthy a celebration. Everyone, take a seat and let's chat. I'll have Jocelyn prepare some signature dishes. It'll be my treat.
General, I finally found you.
Valen. Why are you in such a rush? What's happened now?
Well, I'd hoped to bring you some good news, but as you've likely guessed, I'm in short supply. Those you sent out have already found evidence of the Adamant Syndicate. They're near the Remnant Peaks and are drawing closer to that rift. These people are no joke. Not only did they severely wound several comrades, but even gave a few high-ranking Templar knights a tough time. As described by the wounded, there is a girl among them who is exceptionally agile and swift. She can cut through defenses in the blink of an eye. I didn't encounter her, but thought it would be best to report the situation to you.
The Adamant Syndicate. Their foul presence is everywhere. If it comes to battle, I'm willing to lend a hand.
I've heard from Lorson that his sister is an adept sharpshooter. Your aid would be greatly appreciated.
Nonsense. How could we ask this of our esteemed guests?
General Hogan, the Adamant Syndicate has already harmed the Dark Forest and is a perpetual enemy of the Wilders. It is my duty to fight them when and where I can.
Yep, you can count on us.
Lenya, you stay here. The Syndicate is very cunning. What if they take the opportunity to launch an attack on Hollystone after a main force has been deployed?
Ugh, how dull. I was hoping for a bit more excitement, like using their throats as scratching posts.
I'm not worried about the Adamant Syndicate attacking Hollystone. It's the Hypogean Rift that concerns me. This is the sort of matter that could greatly use your assistance, Magister. I'd like to guarantee this sort of thing won't happen again, but as a knight, I'll never make a promise I can't keep.
My friends, thanks will never be enough. All right, Valen, Lenya, and I will remain in Hollystone. The rest of you will investigate near the Hypogean Rift. Find this exceptionally skilled girl. I must know who she really is.
Just as I expected.